Hello, everyone. Oh yeah, Caleb. There's also a stream delay, by the way. So watching it on another device probably isn't helpful. But we're live now,
Yeah, I
so
just want to make sure the audio worked. Okay.
yeah, we're live.
All right. Hey, everyone. My name is Caleb Kearney. I'm going to be the commentator for today. We've got a pretty interesting matchup between the USA's Carter Williams and Estonia's Oliver Pallo.
Oh yeah, we also have to do the coin toss. So
I
I've
do have I have a flip thing up. So
um
would you like to do that now?
yeah, I believe
All
I'm the
right.
better seed.
You
So
are. You're the better seed. So would you
wait
like
one
heads or
second.
tails?
I'm gonna edit this. Sorry, real quick.
Okay.
I would like heads. I've never had to ask that question. I've always asked that question, but I never answered it.
You said heads.
Yeah, heads.
I got heads. So would you like to
Yeah,
go first
heads.
or second?
I would like to go. I'd like to go first.
All right.
All right, I will disconnect my headphones. See ya.
All right. Good luck to both of you. All right, so looking at this first scramble, kind of interesting. It's not too great. Going to be pretty interesting to see how these two are able to perform on it.
Should I deafen myself before I start, or like from here?
Um.
Like server deafen, so I can't hear the commentary.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know how to do that. Can you do that, or
Uh.
I can just take the headphones off then?
Yeah, that works. Bit of a fumble from Carter there. It looks like that is a. I'm blind. I can't see what that is. We'll have to see what it is on the stream. That is a 521. So that's not the worst thing that could have happened. But Oliver definitely has a lot of potential in beating that. And I believe he did. Yeah, that is a 453 right there. All right, so Oliver will be going first this time. Got a very interesting hand warmer. Looks like a pair of socks, but I could be mistaken. Another not great scramble, what it's looking like, but Oliver seems to be turning all right here. Oh, that's an unfortunate DNF. So as long as Carter solves the clock, then that's a win for him, tying the matchup. All right, that is a fact solved clock. Little fun fact about Carter here, it is currently 10 a.m. for him, and he has not practiced before this. In addition, if you're new here, the format is going to be first to 15 win by two, and we'll have a halftime break once 15 cumulative points have been gained if both competitors would like one. All right, pretty fluid by Carter. Maybe a little bit of mess up there at the end, but I'm not able to see his timer, but the clock is solved. It's a 520. fumble there from Oliver. I don't think that's going to beat it. No. All right, we got a pretty nice scramble here, at least on the one side. So it'll be pretty interesting to see how these two are able to perform on it. Pretty nice for Oliver, but that looks like a DNF. Yeah, it's unfortunate. All right, that is another point for Carter, as the clock appears to be solved. Pretty solid from Carter, it looks like. That is a 454, I believe. Oh, I don't think that'll do that. I think there was a little fumble there at the end of corners. No. All right, moving on. This looks like a pretty nice scramble, probably the best that we've seen today in this match. Pretty smooth from Oliver. Yeah, 430. I don't think that's gonna beat it. I believe that's a. Yeah, I couldn't see the timer on that one, but I don't think that beats a 430. No. It's kind of interesting seeing these scrambles since in the match between Martin and Oliver the other day, they were all pretty good. Yet here we're getting some duds. It's looking like, especially for two flip solvers. Looking pretty nice for Carter though. May have been a little mistake at the end. Oh, okay. Oliver taking it safe. Scoring another point. Pretty close match so far. So unfortunate DNFs along the way, but it could really go either way at this point. Ooh, Oliver with some big mistakes in there. 8.33. Unless Carter really messes it up, I don't think that's going to cut it. Yeah, he got it. It's looking like a low 5. Oh, high 4. Okay. I'd like to make a correction from earlier. That is, in fact, not a pair of socks that Oliver is using as a hand warmer. Little mess up from Carter there, it looks like. Still going to be a 494. Ooh, that's a 424 from Oliver, taking the match point there. On a fumble from Oliver there. It's not looking good on that one. It is a 7. Ooh, fumble from Carter there. Not looking good for either of them. But I believe Carter got the point on that one with a 6.7. This is an interesting scramble here. Probably one of the better ones that we've seen today. We'll have to see how the fastest clock solver in Estonia will do on this one. Carter having another big fumble there. Oh. It's been some unfortunate DNFs today so far. Can't imagine Oliver doesn't get a sub 7 on this anyways. Yeah, that's going to get him a point. They've been very close this entire time. Within 1 point of each other. I believe Carter had a 4-1 lead at the beginning, but getting closer. Pretty good from Oliver. It's going to be a 4.36. We'll see if Carter can beat that. The scramble, very likely, but you never know. That might do it. I'm not entirely sure. Struggling to read the timer. Yeah, it's gonna do it. Currently on the poll, we have Oliver favored for the win just by a few percent. Carter with a 584 on that one. Definitely beatable for Oliver. Yeah, as stated in chat, Carter shaking out his hands, and Oliver will beat that. So he's going to bring the match to within 1 point again. Ooh, Oliver having a mistake on the first side. $7.24. Yeah, I believe Carter is going to beat that. It's going to be a 436 from Carter. Scramble's kind of interesting. Carter with the handshaking warm-up strategy once again. It's going to be a 6.7. Definitely beatable for Oliver on this scramble. See if he can do it. That looks like it's going to beat it. Yeah, it is a 3.95. I believe that's the fastest solve so far. So we are currently at 15 cumulative points. So the competitors are able to decide if they want a halftime break. You do want a break?
No,
Oliver,
I
would you
can
like a break?
continue. Yeah, I don't really want to break. Yeah.
All right, we're going to be continuing. Very close match so far. Still within a point of each other, as has been the case. Carter searching for something. Trying to find his other clock, supposedly. Oliver with the 491. I believe that may have beat it. Can't read the timer on that one. The clock is solved. Carter taking another point. The trend continues. Oliver's going to win this one, putting the match within a point again. Nice saw from Carter. That's a 3.92 from Carter. Going to be hard to beat. That is now, I believe, the fastest time of the match so far. See if Oliver can beat that. Ooh, that doesn't do it. Carter getting a stronger lead now. Big choke from Oliver there on the first side. Still a 5.93. Yeah, that looks like it's going to beat that. 3.79. Nice. Carter coming in with a more commanding lead here. Oliver can still take it back, but it's looking more promising for Carter in this match. It's like a little. It's like a missed scramble from Oliver. Possibly, yeah. Looks like a decent time for Carter. It's gonna be a 5.2. Not as fast as it looked, or 5.0. Excuse me. Not as fast as I thought it would be. So definitely beatable. Yeah, that's gonna beat it. Oliver get another point. Within relative striking distance of Carter's 11 points. Oliver with a 4.81. Doesn't seem to be too terrible. Definitely beatable, but strong solve. Looks like in our poll here, Oliver's gained a little bit more of the lead on who the viewers think are gonna win is gonna win. Might be coming true with another point for Oliver there. Ooh, this is quite a nice scramble. It's looking like we have some Carter support in the chat though. This could really go either way at this point. .7 for Carter. Definitely beatable on this scramble. That's not going to do it. The 5.25. Not a terrible time. Little choke there, but not exactly what Oliver needs right now. .553. Not a terrible time, but probably not exactly what Oliver's looking for right now. As Carter inches closer to winning the match. Rough start from Carter, though. Looks like it's going to be another point for Oliver. No, 7.27, not going to cut it. So now our poll is favored to Carter. A 4% lead over Oliver. Oh, there's a DNF from Carter, I believe. A 584 DNF. Once again, as we were earlier, Oliver, as long as he doesn't DNF this solve, he's within 1 point of Carter. Yeah, taking it safe. Ooh, stay from Oliver there. Getting a 705. As long as Carter doesn't do anything similar. Looks like he's going to be getting another match point. I believe that is another point for Carter. A little bit of a sluggish first side from Carter there. It's not looking good. Once again, leaving the door wide open for Oliver to make the margin between them 1 point. Yeah, it looks like it's going to do it. 586. It's like an okay solve from Oliver. Oh, that's a pretty good solve. 426. I think that's going to be somewhat hard for Carter to beat. So that might tie up the match. Yeah, not looking good. Very visible reaction from Carter there. Understandable. Yeah, win by 2. We might be going into a post 15-point match here. Looking very close. We've got support for both Carter and Oliver in the chat right now. That is a 6 from Carter, it looks like. He's had a commanding lead a few times in this match, but it's just not holding up right now. It's like Oliver's going to take this point. Oliver taking the lead for, I believe, the first time in the match. So this is match point. If Oliver wins this, then he wins the match. But Carter can take this to 14-14. And as he was saying, the win by 2 scenario. And quite nice for all. Oh, take from Oliver. That was going to be a 609. Definitely beatable. Some preparation from Carter here. Looks like he's on pace to beat it right now. That is, I believe, going to do it. I can't exactly see the time, but 471. All right, so we're no longer at match point. One of these competitors is going to have to get 2 points over the other person in order to win the match. So we might be here for a while. Carter, solve looking quite nice. I believe that is a 4.7. Could be mistaken though. Yeah, 4.77. Ooh, looking rough from Oliver here. I don't think that's gonna beat it. No. So we're once again at match point in favor of Carter. Very exciting match here. All looking good for Oliver on that one. 575. Stake from Carter could definitely jeopardize beating that solve. Carter with some nice preparation here. Knowing he could take home the match right now. And I believe that is going to do it. That is, he looks very happy about that. All right, that is a, can't see the time on that, but that was pretty clutch. So there you have it. Our winner of this match is Carter Williams.
God.
That was a
Okay.
great match. That was insane.
That was alright. Do you want to do a post-match interview thing? Because
Yeah.
I would be
So,
totally down to do that.
either of you can start, but just how did you feel about your solving like over the entire time? It was kind of interesting seeing the scoring and how you were always within 1 point of each other. So, how did you both just feel about your solving?
Yeah. Oliver, do you want to go first, or should I go first?
You can go first.
Okay. So, I remember at the start of the match, it was pretty close. I was just what that my strategy was that I was trying to get like early leads because I've been commentating basically all of the clock cut matches except for one, I think. And I always see that early leads really help you. So I was really just trying to keep my composure there. I tried, it didn't really work as well. Um I I got to halftime and I think I was at like a decent lead, so I only did the break only if Oliver really wanted to, and he didn't, so I just kept going. But I think that bit me in the back because I had a really good lead at the start, and then I don't know if there's any Premier League fans here, but I like to view myself as Tottenham in the community where I just bottle every single time. So I think Oliver took the lead, and then that's when I got really scared. So I tried to keep my composure, and I forced basically overtime. So I'm really happy about that, but I feel like it was very close. Um, yeah, Oliver, if you want to.
Yeah, I think the early lead was basically like, well, I kind of the solving at the end of the before the halftime was really good, so I didn't want to take a break because I was like getting consistent sub fives,
Yeah,
and I was actually surprised that you were like willing to skip the break after those last few solves. But I think that like shifted the momentum to my side, yeah,
yeah. I
and yeah, kind of choked the last few solves, which cost me the win, but overall it was a good match. I got a sub four solve, and yeah, I think yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
GG's.
it was a very good match. Definitely redeemable. Only a 2 point loss.
Yeah, but
And I guess just as another question, also in your group is going to be Caden versus Carter. Just wondering if you have any thoughts on that match. I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but
I think I don't think the match is scheduled right now, but it should be next week, and I'm interested to see that. I think Carter Thomas is gonna win, but if we saw the final last time around, that was like not good. It was only because he lost on DNFs basically. So I think if Caden pulls off a really big upset there, then that could really shift the momentum of this group, and really anyone can either become a group winner or advance out of the group, or also get just grouped altogether.
Yeah, I would also say that Carter is the favorite. Obviously, he has faster official average as well. But yeah, I think it's down to composure. Most of these are because we as well lost like many points on DNFs. So yeah,
Yeah. Um, I'd also like to just like point out a couple of other things. This is my first match basically. But I'm in like a very unique position because I've always commentated the matches, but I've never actually been a part of them myself. So being a part of them definitely gave me like a new perspective. It's very intense. And I really do applaud anyone who competes in Clock Cup because it is very intense, especially if you make a comeback or you try at least try to make a comeback. It's a lot of courage. So
yeah, competing in this for you definitely is giving you a new perspective. Might help you as a commentator and
yeah,
just running the
definitely.
competition further.
Yeah.
All right, do any of you have any other thoughts on today or just anything?
well, I would say that this match was much better than the first season matches because I was like struggling with nerves a lot, and then I had like DNFs from pin presses and all these like stupid mistakes that I did. But basically, I'm just trying to like train my composure for Worlds, so that I can get consistent averages here and officially.
Mhm. Um, I would just like to say that I'm really excited for the Carter versus Carter match, which should be the last match in the group, so it might not affect anything, which is probably better because he's probably I I think I might be able to beat Caden. I don't really know what he averages, but Carter, that's going to be a very interesting match. And we
I
did,
think.
yeah,
Sorry, good.
we did a practice match before Clock Up even started just to make sure the format worked, and I actually won. So, um, could happen again. I'm not sure.
Something to note about Caden is that he was at a competition that actually happened like going into today, and he got a 5.14 official average with a counting 6.3.
Oh wow. Okay.
So his results are kind of inconsistent, but when he does well, he seems to do pretty well. So he could definitely be an underdog here, but who knows how well he can keep his composure in a setting like this.
Yeah. Does anyone else have any other thoughts? All right.
I think that's about it.
Yeah. I
All right.
guess.
Thank you all for watching.
All right. We'll close this out.